It has largely been suggested that I listen to this band. Now, this band is a band I have a little bit of context with. When I was in college, I had a roommate named Ethan who played this song called The Mesopotamians. And the bit behind that song is basically Zargon, Hammurabi, Ashurbanipal, and Gilgamesh. And that's the only bit I really remember from that song, but I will always remember Ethan when I think about They Might Be Giants. And when we recently held this album election where I asked our community on YouTube and Twitch to nominate as many albums as possible that they thought I should listen to, this album popped up nearly the top across the board. It was one of the highest rated albums I
Yeah,
should listen to.
I seen it in chat too. I was expecting it to be a new album, not an 87 or
Yeah, this one came from 1987.
good
Um
year.
I don't know anything about them other than I think that they're a duo. I think it's two guys. I think that they're kind of silly. I think it's definitely going to be a different kind of thing than what Radiohead was. If you were wondering, we just finished on this month's album tour listening to In Rainbows. And I'm not going to lie, that was a little bit of a downer there at the end. It was a fantastic album. I absolutely recommend, but only listen if you are, in good spirits.
They're a
Um,
children's band?
yeah. They also did the hot dog song, I
Mm.
think, for the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, as I recall. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Which is pretty dope. I think that's them. So two guys mainly. Guys, definitely give me context as we go through this. I'm told that they may or may not be giants. And this album cover is definitely interesting. It looks like we're getting ready to have a debate of some sort. No idea what this is. Definitely, if you have more context, give it to me here. But I have a little bit of context for this one. Now, They Might Be Giants is at its core two Johns, John Linnell, or Linnell, and John Flansburgh, who met in Lincoln, Massachusetts. Lincoln, because we're about to listen to the album Lincoln, I get it, and have been making dorky and offbeat alt rock for, at this point, 40 years. Okay, wow. Beginning in the post punk scene in New York City, they gained a following as one of the most fun and absurd groups of the era. At the time of this album, the duo were just two Johns and a drum machine. Flans played guitar and Linnell on accordion and keys, okay? Which is why the album sounds as lo fi as it does, since it's literally just two guys and a drum machine. You can think of them as the Ween of the 80s. Two guys and close friends making rock music that blends the line between absurdity and honesty. They Might Be Giants being known as the masters of cheerful melancholy, which is a concept I talk
Mm,
about in
mm-hmm.
this channel a lot. Cheerful
Mm-hmm.
melancholy is one of the sounds that I just have always related to because it just comes out of me pretty naturally when I play it. Happy sound, sad friggin' words, or vice versa. Um, Sad sound, happy words. Even their saddest songs are absolute bangers. There are songs on this album about divorce and death, as well as purple toupees
Uh,
and manatees. This record, their sophomore release, blends brown experimentation and jazz influence with
Brown.
power pop hooks for days, a stepping stone in their evolution into alt rock icons and touring legends, having some of their most iconic songs as well as some of their strangest. TLDR, it's a silly, geeky rock album with a lot of heart. They are a group that like to have fun, and even in their darkest moments, and it's hard not to listen to this album without having a smile on your face. God friggin' dang, we need that.
1988, by the way, not
It
87.
says so. It's January 1st, 1998 or 1988. Okay, got it. So there we are, guys. Many of lyrics aren't on title, so you'll find them on their website. So I will ask as we go through this, if you see a song that doesn't have lyrics, please race to put it in the chat. But yeah, guys, let me know in the chat. Have you heard this album before? Or are you raw dogging it with me for the first time? Babe, you're raw dogging, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you a raw dogger? I am raw dogging.
Never
Um,
heard it.
but yeah, guys, are you listening with me for the first time? This is the music
Mm.
discovery stream, so I do like to show people that people actually do discover music on the stream. I'm gonna hit the play button. Before I do, it's very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. If you really like what you see, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, or join us on Twitch or Kick. These people over here are the best people. Come hang out with us. Come discover music with us. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time, and we would love to have you by. Tuesdays are album tour days, and next week, if you come hang out, you can hang out with us to listen to Captain Beefheart's Trout Mask Replica, which I'm told is a pretty gnarly listen. And I've done it wrong. Thank you for the Prime sub. Only Amazon only gives you one of those, and you gave yours to me. Thank you so much, my friend. Guys, without further ado, Anna or Anna I don't know. I think it's Anna and thank you for them tig old biddies.
Make a hole with a gun perpendicular to the name of this town in a desktop globe. Exit wound in a foreign nation, showing the home of the one this was written for. My apartment looks upside down from there. Water spirals the wrong way out the sink, and her voice is a backwards record. It's like a whirlpool and it never ends. Still haven't walked in the glow of each other's majestic presence. Listening.
So just two guys, huh? Do they have a bass? Like, are they playing with a bass?
Looks upside down from their water spiral.
I make a hole with a gun perpendicular to the name of this town on a desktop globe. Exit wound in a foreign nation. Showing the name. So like they're saying shoot a gun at a globe and like shoot it just perpendicular to here, and it's going to go straight through and come out the other side of the globe through a foreign nation. That's actually really interesting, kind of silly imagery showing the
Electric guitar, John Flansburgh, and then lead and backing vocals, accordion, and auto harp, John Linnell.
Wow.
So there's no bass.
That's actually pretty awesome. They just filled the sound up.
Looks upside down from their water spirals the wrong way out the sink. And her voice is a backwards record. It's like a whirlpool and it never ends. And I are getting old and we still haven't walked in the glow of each other.
That little say Sura thing, like Anna and I are getting old. And he like I like his kind of nasally voice. It kind of punches in over the top of everything. It's really
majestic nice. Listen and hear my words to the ones you would think I would say if there was a me for you. All alone at the 64 World's Fair, 80 dolls yelling small girl after all. Who was at the DuPont Pavilion? Why was the bench still warm? Who had been there? Or the time when the storm tangled up the wire to the horn on the pole at the bus depot, and in back of the edge of hearing, these are the words that the voice was repeating. And I are getting old and we still haven't walked in the glow of each other's majestic presence.
Honestly, it really, really, really feels like the Decemberists and the Shins both heard they might be giants before I ever got to them, and that's really blowing me away. It's like, especially Colin Malloy's voice. I feel like Colin Malloy heard this band and was like, you know what I can do is this. And James Mercer from the Shins, there's like I cannot hear this, and just some of the ways that the music transitions, like, you know, they've got these kind of like exciting things, but it feels like the way that there's this acousticy sort of thing that kind of transitions, and you've got this kind of literally a dorky sounding voice over the top of the music. It sounds a little bit like music I was just I came up on, you know, like it really has this like my formative years of music vibes just written all over it in song one right now.
Hear my words are the ones you would think I would say if there was a me for you. When I was driving once, I saw this painted on a bridge.
I don't want the world, I just want your house.
They don't need me here, and I know you're there, where the world goes by like the humid air, and it sticks like a broken
Welcome, Pear
record.
Fender.
Everything sticks like a broken record. Everything sticks until it goes away, and the truth is we don't know anything. And I are getting older, we still haven't walked in the glow of each other's majestic presence. And hear my words, they're the ones you would think I would say if there was a me for you. And I are getting older, we still haven't walked in the glow of each other's majestic presence. Listen and hear my words, they're the ones you would think I would say if there was a me for you.
You have this interesting ping, like it's like somebody's like plucking a piano string kind of noise.
There was a me for you.
That I don't know what that is, but it sounded like somebody took a guitar pick to piano strings.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Uh,
I don't know if I could make that almost like maybe like an auto harp or something.
Was a me for you.
Isn't that what didn't I read that?
Oh, yeah, you
in the
may have.
instruments.
That I think you did.
Yeah.
That noise. Yep, auto harp. Yep. There it is.
Are getting older, we still haven't walked in the glow of each other's majestic presence. Listen and hear my words.
So this is just two guys chilling, huh?
If there was a me for you. Are getting older, we still haven't walked in the glow of each other's majestic.
So when they toured this album, were they touring with the drum machine or did they have a drummer? Do you happen to know? Two guys in a 4-track. It really has that authentic sound, like that kind of clothes brushing up against each other sort of vibe. Like it feels like young, like dudes kind of just made this for fun. And I like that there is that level of authenticity to it. It has like a kind of like a wholesome Ween vibe.
Mhm.
Like it doesn't come in nearly as like silly. It kind of comes in more pop punky, I think.
Oh, somebody earlier wrote it. They're like Ween if Ween didn't sell their soul to Boogie Niche.
Kind of.
I liked that.
That
Hey,
is a
by the
funny
way,
way to
did
say
you
it.
like the song?
I
you?
did. I did enjoy
I
it.
did not.
You didn't like
No.
that song? This is up my
I'm gonna
alley.
give him another shot.
Okay. We'll keep digging through. We've got to run an ad. Be right back. All right. We got the first song down, hopping into Cowtown. Here we go. A clarinet. Cowtown was one of the very first songs They Might Be Giants wrote and performed together as a band. They performed it at their very first live show, but the studio version wasn't recorded until their second album, Vocals, by both Flansburgh and Linnell.
I'm going down to Cowtown, Cow's friend to me lives beneath the
like
gonna
it way
see the
better
cow
than
beneath
last
the
one.
sea.
Well, that's good. Reminds me just of a clean little Stratocaster tone, but then it's kind of got like a farmy thing to it. But it's very complex for just a drum machine. And are they trading singing? Okay, so it's just the other guy that I haven't heard singing this first one.
Waves, and that's where I will be. I'm gonna see the cow beneath the sea.
There's the brown.
The yellow Roosevelt Avenue leaf over.
There's the guy I'm familiar with.
Our boreality is an adventure we have spurned. We've spurned a new leaf overturned. It's a new leaf overturned. And so I'm going down to Cowtown. The cow's a friend to me. Lives beneath the ocean, and that's where I will be. Beneath the waves, and that's where I will be. I'm gonna see the cow beneath the sea.
I love the silliness.
Only home is bone. How sleepless is the egg, knowing that which throws the stone foresees the bone. The bone, our only home is bone. Our only home is bone.
This has got such a funny combination of things to it. Like it's got that like 80s kind of silly sound to it, but it's like 80s dork rock. So it like I think I see why people throw them in the same wheelhouse as like a Fish or like a Ween. And I'm not here to say that they are
Primus.
or Primus. Even yeah, I could see how they're all kind of in that same category of fanhood for sure. I think that there is some kind of element where there is like you know, the same kinds of fans like that kind of music because we like silly, we like brown, and while not every fan of either band will be a fan of every band, I think that there is something kind of similar there. This has like a little bit of that, like a Mike song from Fish meets a little bit of a silly Ween song. But it's got these totally different voices, these very different textures.
Cowtown is what they call Fort Worth, Texas.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting little subtext. Good nugget, babe.
The bone, our only home is bone. Our only home is bone. And so I'm going down to Cowtown. The cow's a friend to me. Lives beneath the ocean, and that's where I will be. Beneath the waves, and that's where I will be. I'm gonna see the cow beneath the sea. Yes, I'm going down to Cowtown. The cow's a friend to me. Lives beneath the ocean, and that's where I will be. Beneath the waves, and that's where I will be. I'm gonna see the cow beneath the sea. Yes, I'm gonna see the cow beneath the sea.
I'm not gonna lie, this is a lot of fun. This is not the kind of fun. I guess maybe I could have pegged it thinking like the hot dog song came from these guys from Disney, but there is when their voice blends, it's a lot of fun. Also, does anybody have any context on this album cover? I'm super interested. I'm guessing they built this. How big did they have to build that? And are they signed to a major record label when they do this? Like, are they getting record backing? What's their following like? Because it seems like so weird to be able to be considered commercial. Yeah, Blarney Stone. See, I don't want to get too deep into the Ween or Fish comparisons because I certainly feel like this stands to its own thing. And while there are sonic similarities and vibe similarities, I don't want to ruin the merit of a first listen. I feel like this is just me learning my lesson as a reactor moving forward, right? But I don't want to ruin my first impression here because I'm saying it's too similar to something else I've heard. This is so layered. There are so many different songs, and it's a lot for a 4-track. I mean, hearing all of these little, like, kind of keyboardy sounds, the different guitar textures, the drums. I'm really, really impressed with this. So you like Cowtown was better than
yeah, it's
On On?
definitely better.
Good.
What's next?
Lie Still, Little Bottle.
Little Bottle?
Little Bottle. Could I get some lyrics, friends?
Lie
Hit the road, Jack.
little bottle.
Don't you come
Shake
back.
my shaky hand. Black coffee's not enough for me. I need a
I know
better
that's a popular
friend.
chord
One
progression.
pill at the bottom. You sing my favorite song. I know I must investigate. I hope that I can sing along. There's no time for metaphors, cried the little pill to me. He said life is a placebo.
Hang on. This I want to bring it back. This has kind of a really nice little like I not West Side Story. That's not what I'm thinking, is it? Copying the whole message. Hang on. Let's see if it works as easy as that. Copy link address. Here we go. Yeah, still no. Didn't let me do it. Lie Still, Little Bottle. I don't know why it's doing that to us, friends, but let me see. Copy. Let me try this again. There we go. Okay. Here it is. Let's bring this back and start her over. Hey, Night Kid Sands. Love you, man.
Little bottle. Shake my shaky hand. Black coffee's not enough for me. I need a better friend. One pill at the bottom. You sing my favorite song. I know I must investigate. I hope that I can sing along.
Love the voice.
There's no time for metaphors, cried the little pill to me. He said life is a placebo, masquerading as a simile. But I knew that pill was lying, too gregarious, too nice. But as he walked, I had to sing this twice.
How old are they when they're doing this?
Lie still, little bottle. Don't twist it, ain't twisting time. With every move you make, you just disintegrate my ever-troubled mind.
Okay, every song gets better.
Good. Oh man. Okay, hang on. I want to revisit that moment. This has been a lot of fun. It's getting a plus from me for sure. That little like kind of I don't know what it is, big band kind of breakdown. Like it seems like a sexy kind of like a moment in a Latin dance kind of thing. I don't know. Or maybe like a noir like kind of film.
Not Latin.
Not Latin. I don't know what it is I'm thinking here, but it reminds me of like that scene in The Mask with Cameron Diaz in that big club, you know what I'm talking about? Lounge. Thank you. That's what I'm looking for. Like noir lounge kind of thing. For sure.
Shake my shaky hand. My coffee's not enough for me. I need a better friend.
Like it definitely seems.
One pill at the bottom. Singing my favorite song.
Is he singing about like Ritalin or Adderall or something?
I hope that I can sing along. Lie still, little bottle. Lie still. Lie still.
This bass line. This song ripped. That song, that honestly is probably my favorite of the album so far. That was really good.
Yeah, they're
Lie still, little bottle. I loved that, and just that little doont. Song has been commonly misunderstood, and people seem to think it's about alcoholism, but we are family entertainment. The song is about amphetamines and barbiturates, actually, so please don't get the wrong
The
idea.
pill.
Yeah, like I thought. Okay, here we go. Next one is Purple Toupee.
I remember the year I went to camp. Heard about some lady named Salma and some blacks. Somebody put their fingers in the president's ears, and it wasn't too much later they came out with Johnson's wax. I remember the book depository where they crowned the king of Cuba. That's all I can think of, but I'm sure there's something else. Way down inside me, I can feel it coming back.
How are they getting the drum machine to change the way they have been? I've very much been interested in how how they've accomplished that. Are they doing these like stop moments on the 4-track recorder? I have no idea. I remember, and again, do they have like, is anybody paying them to do this, or are they just hobbyists that are doing this together for fun at this point?
It says there's a guy named Kenneth Nolan on drums.
Got it. Let's see.
Purple Toupee will show the way when summer brings you down. Purple Toupee when summer brings you down. Purple Toupee and gold lame will turn your brain around.
Gold lame.
Chinese people were fighting in the park. We tried to help them fight, no one appreciated that. Mark Nance was mad when they outlawed bell bottoms. 10 years later they were sharing the same cell. I shouted out free the Expo 67 till they stepped on my hair and they told me I was fat. Now I'm very big, I'm a big important man, and the only thing that's different is underneath my hat.
I think that there is this intentional, like, absurdist, abstract, kind of postmodern thing happening. It's almost pushing Dada, but not quite there. I think we're just kind of in absurdism. But I think that there's something fun to that. What?
I just read something and I'm wondering if you're gonna notice it in the lyrics.
Well, if I don't, let me
and
know.
then I just saw the rest of this album, and there's another play on words.
Okay, well, let me know. If I miss it, that is.
You'll see.
Let's hope.
Purple Toupee will show the way when summer brings you down. Purple Toupee when summer brings you down. Purple Toupee and gold lame will turn your
This was a single?
Purple Toupee is here to stay. After the hair has gone away, the Purple Brigade is marching from the grave.
So this is their second album? I really love this. I'm honestly kind of interested a lot in the lore. What was it that you read? Because I didn't catch anything.
Well, two Prince songs, Purple Rain and Raspberry Beret, also served as sources of inspiration for Purple Toupee.
Oh.
And that rhymes. And there's another song that's rain in it, I think.
I also have to say, I feel like there is a little bit of a B-52's influence in this music.
Pencil Rain.
Like there's some sort of like, I mean, certainly B-52's kind of sound. I don't know if it's the keys or kind of the raw vibe, and maybe it's like that just I don't know, the way that they've captured the sound, but it's absolutely giving me, especially a the B-52s album kind of thing here. And I think it's the silliness that's so endearing to this. I think it's there's something about kind of feeling like some dudes that you would just cut up with, like making goofy music to just for the purpose of making you laugh and smile, I guess. Or even feel related to. I don't know. No lyrics here.
Somebody's reading your mind. Damned if you know who it is. They're digging through all of your files, stealing back your best ideas. You cover your windows with lead, even keeping the pets outside. Then you hear a moment too late the sound coming over the phone. This is the spawning of the cage and aquarium. Don't wait a moment too soon. Used to be different, now you're the same. Yawn as your plane goes down in flames. This is the spawning of the cage and aquarium. Don't wait a moment too soon.
I have no idea, guys. I have no idea. This one, not sure about.
Different, now you're the same. Yawn as your plane goes down in flames. This is the spawning of the cage and aquarium. Don't wait a moment too soon. Used to be different, now you're the same. Yawn as your plane goes down in flames.
They're saying their damn words, and I love it. No, I think that this is kind of, they all hit me about the same, to be honest. Fair enough. This kind of, it's like a, I don't know what I think it is, but it's like the way that their voices blend, the way that it's kind of like almost serious, but it feels like it's not really supposed to be serious, but it's supposed to sound that way, is kind of what makes it funny. Yeah, there's a paranoia in this one, and the concept is interesting. The spawning of cage and aquarium is a play on "This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius" from the musical Hair. And it
Do you know
and
that?
it's no,
Do you know
I've
that one?
never seen it. Not familiar.
You know the song?
Not
You
familiar.
probably know it.
If I do, I'm not. If I do, I don't know it.
Okay.
If that makes any sense. If I do know it, I don't know that I know it.
I mean, right after I was saying that, I realized you might not.
But what is this? Do. Is that just 4/4?
In flames.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Next song, Where Your Eyes Don't Go.
Oh yeah, it's in the 40-year-old version. You saw that.
Come again?
Gizhen said it's in the 40-year-old version. I remember that now.
It's
And
been
you've seen that movie.
Yeah, it's been so long. I'd have to revisit.
So then you'll know the song at least.
Okay, so Where Your Eyes Don't Go.
Where your eyes don't go, filthy scarecrow waves his broomstick arms and does a parody of each unconscious thing you do.
They're very verbose.
When you turn around to look, it's gone behind you on its face. It's wearing your confused expression. Where your eyes don't go, where your eyes don't go. A part
The
of
acoustic
you is
guitar.
hovering. It's a nightmare that you'll never be discovering. You're free to come and go, or talk like Curtis Blow. But there's a pair of eyes back of your head.
There's that. It kind of makes me feel like I'm about to hear a boy, but I don't.
Ow.
Oh, sorry. I was I didn't realize that. My bad. I didn't mean to blow your ear out there. I was being Mickey. That was a douche move on my part. I'm sorry, but it does give me that kind of vibe that it's gonna happen. You know.
When you were doing that singing, I was thinking of The Little Mermaid.
Back of your head. Every jumbled pile of person has a thinking part that wonders what the the part that isn't thinking of. Should you worry when the skull head is in front of you, or is it worse because it's always waiting where your eyes don't go? Where your eyes don't go.
Every jumbled pile of person has a thinking part that wonders what the part that isn't thinking of. Should you worry when the skull head is in front of you? Yeah, Shower Thoughts, the band. That line was fantastic. It made me so happy. I loved every bit of it.
Part of you is hovering. It's a nightmare that you'll never be discovering. You're free to come and go, or talk like Curtis Blow. But there's a pair of eyes in back of your head.
The drum. Kind of 8-bitty and bassy. Synth bassy. Hey, Night Uncle Bert. And what's up, Nate, bro?
Where your eyes don't go, feel.
Wait, not Nate, bro. Notterbo. Naderbo? I don't know. But what's up, homie? Welcome to the Rooskies.
Scarecrow waves his broomstick arms and does a parody of each unconscious thing you do. When you turn around to look, it's gone behind you. On his face, it's wearing a confused expression. Where your eyes don't go.
Ooh. Kind of a Talking Heads vibe. Reminds me a little bit of the Star Trek the original series. Kind of sound. I know. I mean, I'm sure you've heard it a million times, right? I'm kidding. I know you've never seen Star Trek. Okay, so maybe you have heard it, but it does kind of give me that kind of vibe, right? Like am I the only one that's getting that? It kind of gives me like not the theremin, but the voice with the theremin. This. This part specifically reminds me of the circus breakdown in the song Roses Are Free, though. I really, really, really loved this. This, I think, has been my favorite song on the album so far. Where Your Eyes Don't Go. That was lovely.
Piece of dirt. That is all I'm standing on today. Piece of dirt. The whole world has slipped away. I would climb
It's a different voice.
Mountain just to jump into a fountain or to fly. I'd fly away. A woman's voice on the radio can convince you you're in love. A woman's voice on
What is this like bow sound I'm hearing?
I'd fly away. A woman's voice on the
Bass
radio
harmonica, got it.
can convince you you're in love. A woman's voice on the telephone can convince you you're alone. But I set my sail so long ago, they've revoked my sailor's badge. Said I should be content and happy on this ink spot where I stand. Piece of dirt.
Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be.
My sailor's badge.
Just
Said I should be content and happy on this ink spot.
Yeah, definitely.
You hear it? Now that I sang it, it's hard to not hear, huh? It definitely, I cannot hear like the Looking Glass
Said
song.
I should be content and happy on this ink spot where I stand. Piece of dirt, that is all I'm standing on today. Piece of dirt.
Even
The
like the
whole
chorus is kind of similar.
It definitely is, but it's certainly like piece of dirt. That is all I'm standing on today. Piece of dirt. The whole world has slipped away. I find myself haunted.
world has slipped away. I find myself haunted by a spooky man named me. I wish that I could jump out of my skin.
This feels like a song that Mr. Rogers would have used to teach somebody like how it sometimes feels to have hard feelings. You know, like, and I really appreciated that. I mean, if you didn't know this about me, an interesting subtext about my life is that, believe it or not, one of my lifelong heroes is Fred Rogers. I know you know that about me, but Fred Rogers is 100% somebody that made being a good person look cool to me. And I happened to just, my grandfather, my dad's stepdad, looked and sounded just like him. And so I watched Mr. Rogers a lot for a period of my life, thinking it was like I was watching my dad's stepdad on TV, and I loved my grandpa Court. But everything that he did, just about being kind, you know, about how to manage your feelings, about how to relate to other people, about how to, you know, the importance of children and why they matter to the world. And, you know, I think I learned a lot about how to be an empathetic individual because of Mr. Rogers. And again, he made being a good, kind, understanding, and loving person seem so cool to me. And this kind of feels like it could be a way to teach somebody, like, some days you really do just want to jump out of your skin, and that's okay, right? Because adults sometimes have those big feelings too. And it's okay that we have those feelings. It's not okay to stay in those feelings. And again, it feels very relevant. Like there is this, you know, life lesson in the midst of it. And I really love that.
Once a boy named Mr. He bemoaned a great regret. I floundered in the misty sea, but can't abide its mystery. I wound up sad, you bet.
Love the whistle.
Yo, yo, yo. So on we're going.
Yo, yo. I love this.
Bet. So on we're going, Edward Ho, into the bounding main. Enjoy enjoy the show, look out below, but mind the misty sea, or end up sad like Mr. Me. He ended up sad.
Oh,
He ended
man.
up sad. He ended up really, really, really sad. He ended up sad. He ended up sad. He ended up really, really, really sad. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo.
Do you like this one?
Yeah, it's pretty silly.
I feel like they
I
got
don't know,
inspired
I'm
from
okay with it.
Graceland.
Yeah.
I feel like this
Um,
song was absolutely inspired by Graceland.
Let's keep listening. Let me see.
The I don't know what it is. It's got that concept to me. There is absolutely this. I don't know. He ended up being sad. I think that there is absolutely like this concept of understanding your emotional spectrum to this album, and I kind of like it. But it's delivered in this weird abstract way.
Ended up sad. He ended up sad. He ended up really, really, really
And I love the bass voice. He ended up sad. He ended up sad.
sad. He ended up sad. He ended up sad. He ended up really, really, really sad. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, so take the hand of Mr. Me and Mr. Make him glad to swim the Mr. Misty Sea and cease the Mr. Mystery that Mr. made him sad. He ended up sad. He ended up sad. He ended
You hear
up
that
really,
guitar
really,
tone?
really sad. He ended up sad. He ended up sad. He ended up really, really, really sad. He ended up sad. He ended up sad. He ended up really, really, really sad. He ended up sad. He ended up sad. He ended up really, really, really sad.
Take the hand of Mr. Me. Make him glad to swim the Mr. Misty Sea and seize the Mr. Mystery that Mr. made him sad. This is just lovely. Did you like this one?
Yeah, I liked it.
I've really enjoyed it. I've got nothing but smiles, but I feel like that there's just a relatability to this that it feels easy to reach for me, you know? Like it feels like it's certainly there. And now a song about war fought with pencils. Love it. Pencil Rain. This is the one you were talking about, babe.
No, I just put that connection together. It wasn't.
I gotcha. There's the harpsichord.
possible dream, finale of scene, the moment that some call eternal, that some call insane. Now helmets on each head, awaiting the first lead. The pageant is named the Pencil Rain. The infantry stands and holds out its hands. The marshal's binoculars focus and skyward they train. They're searching the yonder blue. They look out for number 2.
How are we getting those trumpets? I'm not because I'm not seeing the instrumental thing here in the credits. It's not showing up, but the horns and stuff. They look out for number 2 is such a good joke. They search the yonder blue. They look out for number 2. I do you find that this album is the Johns are multi-instrumentalists. The Johns are and they both play horns and saxes. Oh, good to know. Do you find that this album, do you think, is connected through an overarching theme, or is this kind of a collection of silly ideas? Like, it feels like this could be kind of a mass of thoughts that one has in the shower or just deep introspection painted into silly concepts. I'm not quite sure what I think about it. a lot of MIDI instruments. That makes
The
sense.
heraldry of the pencil rain.
The guitar leads and then the MIDI things in the stereo panning. I think it is a marching snare.
And now hear the roar that none can ignore. The thunderous clatter of splintering wood and lives that are claimed.
Okay, from They Might Be Giant, a majority of the album was tracked syncing a MIDI box onto an Apple Macintosh 512K with the MIDI program Performer 9 installed to a Yamaha RX-11 15 drum machine with an Akai S1000 sampler, as well as a Casio CZ101 or a Micro Moog for bass parts. Okay. The synth being in Morse code that actually translates. I can't e no llores. I don't know what that means.
And none who have witnessed all
Sing
can
and don't
speak.
cry,
Sing and don't cry.
I think.
I love it.
To the nobler cause that
You were right.
perishing in the pencil rain. The pencil rain. The pencil rain.
It's almost got like a kind of a vibe of like if the Blarney Stone was more of a prog song than like a prog march song than a sea shanty.
The pencil rain.
Ooh, the pianos. Down.
Why
Okay.
don't you deceive me? Couldn't sleep last night. Now my tear stains on the wall reflect an ugly sign.
Yep, it's Latin.
I can see your secrets. No need to confess. Everyone looks naked when you know the world's a dress. The world's a dress. A place that's warm.
I like the play on words there.
Mm.
The world's a dress as in where one lives, but then also the world is a dress.
Mm-hmm. I just put that together.
And everyone looks
place
naked.
That's worn.
Yeah. That's a really fun way to say that.
A sad poem that reflects a sad mess. I'll repeat it for those who may not have already guessed. The world's a dress. Life's parade of fashion.
That's a mondegreen, right? The world's a dress. Is that or is that a homophone?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like the world's a dress. It's like it's the MoMA dance versus the moment ends, right? Like I think that's a mondegreen. So would it like the world's a dress versus the world is a dress be homophone sounds the same means different. Homophone pun. Okay. Give me your input. I'm interested.
Like
Just
a
leaves-
homophone, like the word, it's like, yeah, like it's the same, it sounds the same, it's spelled different
Right.
or it looks different. whatever.
Mondegreen are misheard lyrics. Got it.
Depressed. Under every garment I can see the world's a dress. Call the men of science and let them hear the song. Tell them Albert Einstein and Copernicus were wrong. The world's a dress, a place that's warm.
It's a fun guitar part, but mildly reminiscent of like Rock Lobster here.
And let them hear the song. Tell them Albert Einstein and Copernicus were wrong. The world's address, a place that's worn, a sad pun that reflects a sadder mess. I'll repeat it for those who may not have already guessed. The world's address, a place that's worn, a sad pun that reflects a sadder mess. I'll say it one more time for those who may not have already guessed. The world's address.
I don't know if it was 1, 2, 3, and or 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. That was certainly fun. You know, I will say I don't get the same kind of excitement when I hear some of the guitar parts to this. But I like the blending in what they're doing. And to feel like again that this was done on a 4-track is kind of nuts because you have so much happening. Like it's not like you're getting hit with these virtuosic guitar solos, but I've also not seen it live, right? Like this is on a studio album. What is massively impressive to me is not the instrumentation so much as how it's all blended together, right? Like it's not like I just heard I haven't throughout this heard something that just made me go like, wow, that was nuts. But what I have heard is being like, how on earth did they do that with the 4-track? Like, how are they layering their vocals that way? The mix like that these guys have, the silliness that these guys have, the wholesome nature to it is honestly just winning me over in a really, really, really big way. And I love that. And I like that we're sitting here as like kind of dorky people in this community. You know, I'm speaking for all of us because like we are very much music dorks. But I like that we're sitting here like kind of talking about like the word play. You know, I like that we're sitting here commenting on the goofy kind of noises and how like this is like somehow really fun and positive and upbeat and brown and mustardy and I don't know. It just it's actually fun and silly and it really is one of those things where even when it's a very sad song, there's a smile to it and the way that they present it. It's like they present some really tough stuff through humor. And it's almost like they approach you know, a comedian level from that perspective without having to be song humor. Right? It doesn't feel like I'm listening to a comedy show, but it does feel like something very silly and fun. And I enjoy that. I like that there's that kind of silliness to it. Yeah, exactly. Because it delivers a big message the way they use it. You know? And
Get out of the car, put down the phone, take off that stupid looking hat you wear. I'm gonna die if you touch me one more time. Well, I guess that I'm gonna die no matter what. Love people are there, the smell of love is everywhere. You think it's always sensitive and good. You think that I want to be understood. I've got to match your embrace and my collapse.
I want to go back. This part right here, love people are there. The smell of love is everywhere. You think it's always sensitive and good. You think that I want to be understood. I've got to match your embrace and my collapse. I don't know how I didn't at first know what I was thinking about this, but I had to kind of remind myself that put down the phone isn't the same then as it is now, right? That which almost kind of adds like a future timeless thing to this, and it's not like out in your face, but it's like it just again in 1988 put down the phone meant something so different than it does now.
Gotta match your embrace and my collapse. Beat up the cat if you need someone else on the mat. I put a rock in her coffee in your coffee mug. Which one of us is the one we can't try?
Beat up a cat.
You say that I think it's you, but I don't
Got it.
agree with that. Love people are there. The smell of love is everywhere.
Definitely has a little bit of a Beatles vibe to it. That's I can't not hear it. But it's so nice the way that they do this, because this do, and then you get that little transition into it. It's delicate and fun, and honestly, it's so much more than you would just think two guys would do.
Love people are there. The smell of love is everywhere. You think it's always sensitive and good. You think that I want to be understood. I've got to match your embrace and my collapse. Even when we get along, I've got to match your embrace.
Elvis Costello is
and
definitely
my
unexplored territory for me.
Love people are there. The smell of love is everywhere. Why can't you be sensitive and good? Why don't you want to be understood? I've got to match your embrace and my collapse.
This is one of the best used cases. Like, this is one of the best use cases for an accordion I think I may have ever heard. I love it. I
Hmm.
love the accordion and all throughout this album.
Hmm.
It's been a ton of fun.
I've got to match your embrace and my collapse.
I also think that what Chat's saying, that you'll like Elvis Costello, and kind of heard a little bit of that too.
So, have you listened to Elvis Costello?
I don't really know a lot. I just know a little bit, and I feel like you would probably like it.
With your taste, I'm kind of shocked you haven't dove into. Yeah, it's just not come my way. I think I know the song Allison, if that is Elvis Costello.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like one I know.
Because I watched this
My
movie
sister.
called Get Over It, and it had like the one of the like the
Okay.
theme of that movie was like Elvis Costello's Allison, because you know the love interest was named Allison, not
Right.
Kirsten Dunst, but the other one. Anyways, this song is
2001 comedy romance.
exactly Santa's Beard is this
I
one.
remember this movie.
Once a year, my friend puts on a red suit and hangs around with me and my wife. Now I can't help but feeling jealous each time she climbs on his knee. And she stands beneath the mistletoe screaming for him to stand beneath the mistletoe screaming. Now I can't help
The
but feeling
bass.
jealous each time she climbs on his knee. Why must she climb on his knee? I saw my baby when
Are they playing a real bass? Because that bow 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 bow. I can't decide if I'm hearing a real slap or not.
she climbed on his knee. I saw my baby wearing Santa's beard. She kissed him once and whispered in his ear. I saw my baby wearing Santa's beard. I wish he would go. He's breaking up my home.
I really love that they have painted Santa as a home wrecker here.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
It made me think of Santa Baby. Or no, like I saw Mama kissing Santa Claus.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
So, this style of music I don't like.
Fair enough.
It's like more of that fast.
You don't like a pop punky
I
sound.
guess it's the pop punky riffy.
Yeah. Well, this I wouldn't say is quite riffy, but it's
Oh.
definitely pop punky.
Oh, okay.
She always had this twisted side to her, but she'd never drag my name around town.
That
Lately
sounded
she's
like
been
the
humming
Beach
cheating
Boys.
songs.
What?
That part sounded like the Beach Boys.
A little bit. I 100% a parody of I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
And I don't like that fat guy around. No, I don't like that fat guy around. I saw my baby wearing Santa's beard. She kissed him once and whispered in his ear. I saw my baby wearing Santa's beard. I wish he would go. He's breaking up my home. I saw my baby wearing Santa's beard.
And it's not even the real Santa. It's like a dress-up Santa. Eesh.
Thrilling Christmas.
What?
The real Santa?
Yeah, it's not even like the real
What do you
Santa.
mean?
It's like I thought it was
The
gonna
real Santa.
like I thought it was gonna in the hypothetical imagination world of the song that Santa got to be real in the context of the song.
Oh.
I know he's not real.
Okay.
I'm sorry if I ruined that for you.
Traveling fear. I saw my baby wearing Santa's beard. I wish he would go. He's breaking up my heart.
Got it. All right, we're going to run an ad. I'm not going to lie. While it was funny, this one didn't hit the hardest for me. It was fun, but not the hardest fun. And I've got to run an ad, and then when I come back, it looks like we're going to close this out. They're pretty short songs, honestly. This has been kind of a fun run. So give me a little bit, then we'll come back and knock it down. Be our bizzle. All right, let us hop back in and close this down. This one is You'll Miss Me. Here we go. Kind of back to that lounge thing.
Yeah, I always miss my big old body in its prime and never shiny while bloodhounds wait down in the lobby. You eulogize my big old body.
Is Strong Bad singing this one?
You'll miss me with effigies. Lighting up your house like Xmas trees. Stairs roll down below your knees. You'll miss me with effigies. Go find a man to fit my shoes. Left one's old and the right one's new. And I bought the right one just for you. Go find a man to fit my shoes. You'll see my
The
teeth
drums and the
stars
bass.
above. Every tree a finger of my glove, and every time push comes to shove, you'll see my teeth and the stars above.
I love the drums.
Your money talks and my genius walks. Politicians wait with a shovel and a fork. I protect this trace, my hands with chalk. Your money talks and my genius walks. You'll miss me so.
I
You
love
will
this
miss
one.
me.
This is a lot of fun.
It must be raining 'cause a man ain't supposed to cry. But I look up and I don't see a cloud.
The way that they use this drum machine to make these sounds is kind of nuts. I definitely like the fact that there's this like huge kind of like da 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 da. They make such a cool big band jazz sound, and it's just a lot of fun. And again, the silliness behind the lyrics, there's certainly the brown for sure. The brown. There's a lot of that kind of, and I guess you guys said Captain Beefheart sounds, so I guess I'll find out what that means. Like, what, next week, right? Yep, next week. Guess I'll find out. Here we go. Did you like that one?
No.
Fair enough. Rock Lobster. Just kidding.
Love sees love's happiness, but happiness can't see that love is sad, that love is sad. Sadness is hanging there to show love somewhere something needs a change. They need a change. They'll need a crane. They'll need a crane to take the house he built for her apart to make it break. It's gonna take a metal ball hung from a chain. They'll need a crane. They'll need a crane to pick the broken ruins up again, to mend her heart, to help him start to see a world apart from pain. Let's get.
This is like Wrecking Ball before it was a thing. Like, he's talking about coming in like a wrecking ball before Miley ever came in like a wrecking ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why they'll need a crane, because of the wrecking ball. It's kind of to mend her heart, to help him start to see the world apart from pain. It's almost like he's singing about like some people that are kind of in like a tough situation. They're trying to rebuild themselves.
They'll need a crane to pick the broken ruins up again.
But it comes through like kind of breaking up some hard stuff, right?
Their heart to help him start to see a world apart from pain. Lad's gal is all he has. Gal's gladness hangs upon the love of lad, the love of lad. Some things gal says to lad aren't meant as bad, but cause a little pain. They cause him pain. They'll need a crane. They'll need a crane to take the house he built for her apart to make it break. It's gonna take a metal ball hung from a chain. They'll need a crane. They'll need a crane to pick the broken ruins up again, to mend her heart, to help him start to see a world apart from pain. Don't call me at work again, no, the boss still hates me. I'm just tired and I don't love you anymore. And there's a restaurant we should check out where the other nightmare people like to go. I mean nice people, baby wait, I didn't mean to say nightmare.
The other nightmare people. It's kind of interesting, right? Like, because they do this thing like where they just call somebody whatever people. And I like that he's like, where the other nightmare people go, oh, wait, I didn't say nightmare. Like, oops, I mean girl,
Where the shadow
girl.
people go. Remember that song?
Where the what people go?
The shadow people.
From who?
Dr. Dog.
I don't remember
I sent
that.
you a bunch of Dr. Dog
I know,
songs
but
and you said you loved them.
I did, but it's not, I didn't remember them by name. In this context, it reminds me a little bit of a couple of different songs. It feels like the concept fits really easily into the album Rift by Fish, not gonna lie. It's the way that they're delivering this really kind of tough and sad news through this like allegory, or this tough and sad story, not news. But it's kind of a heartbreaking and yet like relatable. Like, it doesn't matter what kind of relationship, I think, good or bad, like whether the relationship makes it or the relationship doesn't, right? Like, I find myself rooting for this couple because it's like they're mending. And I don't know. I think that there's something really, really, really cool about that.
Restaurant we should check out where the other nightmare people like to go. I mean nice people, baby wait, I didn't mean to say nightmare. Lad looks at other gal. Gal thinks Jim Beam is handsomer than Lad. He isn't bad. Call off the wedding band. Nobody wants to hear that one again. Play that again. They'll need a crane. They'll need a crane to take the house he built for her apart to make it break.
The Jim Beam talk, like she's drinking, and the drinking is more appealing in appearance than Lad. Oh my gosh, the way he paints this out, you know, with Gal and Lad.
It's gonna take a metal ball hung from a chain. They'll need a crane.
Like, they are characters in this story.
Broken ruins up again to mend your heart, to help you start to see a world apart from pain. They'll need a crane. 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 They'll need a crane.
This has been my favorite song on the album. It definitely at the end kind of hits like a divorce, but I think it could be applied in a couple of different ways. Like I know that the wedding band call off the wedding band, but it it feels again like there is some sort of hope in there, and I don't know. Crane is this album's tried and true. I don't, yeah, I don't want to go make it too many close comparisons, but golly goodness, does that one hit? And frankly, again, it just I think anybody that's kind of been through any kind of breakup, that's a relatable one. My prayer is that you do good things with your crane, whether it's rebuild up you and your loved one, or rebuild yourself up in independence, and move forward better equipped to build with another partner. Speaking from experience, I can absolutely say that life does go on. It's pretty cool too.
Mhm.
And shoehorn with teeth.
He wants a shoehorn, the kind with teeth. People should get beat up for stating their beliefs. He wants a shoehorn,
Okay.
the kind with teeth. Cause he knows there's no such thing. He
Okay.
asks a girl if they can both sit in a chair, but he doesn't get nervous. She's not really there.
Dancing
He
at
wants
the
a
show
shoehorn,
tonight.
the kind with teeth. Cause he knows there's no such thing. Tour the world in a heavy metal band, but they run out of gas. The plane can never land. He wants a shoehorn, the kind with teeth.
Oh my gosh.
People should get beat up for stating their beliefs. He wants a shoehorn, the kind with teeth. Cause he knows there's no such thing. What's the sense in ever thinking about the tomb when you're much too busy returning to the womb? He wants a shoehorn, the kind with teeth.
And ever thinking about the tomb. Why are you thinking about you're dying when you're getting laid all the time? Is how I just interpreted that lyric. How did you guys interpret that one?
People should get beat up for stating their beliefs. He wants a shoehorn, the kind with teeth. Cause he knows there's no such thing.
Did you like that one, babe?
Mm,
That had
mm.
that silliness thing going
The-
for it.
I liked the one before that one.
They'll need a crane.
Oh, yeah.
I honestly, both of those were really cool to me. I liked that a lot.
It's gonna last.
Huh?
How many songs left? How many songs left?
We got 3 songs left.
Oh, okay.
I like people, they're the ones who can't stand. They're the ones who can't stand. I see smoke signals coming from them. They say we are out of furniture.
Oh,
Stand on your own head for a change.
Kinda
Give me some
bluegrassy.
skin to come out. Stand on your own head for a change. Give me some skin to come out. You made my day, now you have to sleep in it. Now you have to sleep in it. I love the world and
you made my day. Now you have to sleep in it. Like your bed is made, sleep in it. Like I kind of, that's kind of hilarious.
if I have to sue for custody, I will sue for custody. Stand on your own head for a change. Give me some skin to come out. Stand on your own head for a change. Give me some skin to come out. Stand on your own head. Stand on your own head for a change. Stand on your own head.
And the next one is Snowball in Hell. Like there's a snowball in hell's chance kind of thing.
I was thinking of Snowball from the Clerks.
Oh. How do you know that? I snowballed him. You snowballed him?
Clerks 2.
That was Clerks 1. You sucked that guy's dick?
Avalanche robot. I was a snowball in hell.
37.
37. Yeah, that. If you haven't seen the original Clerks, watch it. 37.
Avalanche roadblock. I was a snowball in hell. Avalanche roadblock. A jailer trapped in his cell. Money's all broke and food's going hungry. If it
Food's
wasn't
going
for
hungry?
disappointment, I wouldn't have any appointment. Side effect or drug trip. Don't tease me with all of your might. Side effect or drug trip. Like fantasy is in a Xerox shop. Have a nice day.
My panacea's in a Xerox shop. I don't understand what that line is, but it's so interesting to me. I don't have a clue. And again, side effect or drug trip. I feel like intention is the thing that makes it relevant here, right?
Mm.
Like, is it a side effect or is it a drug trip? Well, it depends on what you went in looking for.
Mm.
Maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know. But I feel like intention is what decides whether it's a side effect or a drug trip.
Mm.
What do you think?
I wasn't really paying attention to the lyrics, but what you're saying, I agree with it.
Fair
but-
enough. What does the sound like to you?
It's okay. It's like a little circusy.
Okay. Side effect.
Or drug trip. Don't tease me with
I like
all
these
of
little
your
bells.
might. Side effect or drug trip. Like fantasy is in a Xerox shop. Have a
Romanticizing
nice
something
day.
frustrating. I can see that.
You want it when? Have a nice day. Have a nice day.
I didn't expect to find a salesman drinking coffee this late in the morning. How long you been here, Joe?
Oh, I don't know. I guess 30, 45 minutes maybe. Why do you ask?
You must be making a lot of
Do they
sales,
talk about
piling up
coffee
good
in
income.
every song?
Oh,
I don't know.
I'm doing all right. I could do better, but
The dialogue during the bridge comes from the 1977 cassette re-release of a 1961 LP titled How to Master Time Organization by Paul J. Meyer. Bill Krause bought the tape at a flea market for 25 cents and gave it to John for his birthday. Nice.
oh, I get it, Paul. Back on that old time is money kick, right?
I'm not back on it, Joe. Still on it.
Avalanche
Why?
roadblock. I was a snowball
Why?
in hell. Avalanche roadblock. A jailer trapped in his cell.
I think that's
Money
why.
I owe. Money I Money I owe. Money
dun, dun.
I
Money I owe. I just connected that. Like the money I owe W-E. Ugh.
Avalanche roadblock. I was a snowball in hell. Yes, I was a snowball in hell. Yes, I was a snowball in hell.
Like you were the 1 in a million chance, you know? Or you were the thing that just didn't stand a chance, rather. The last song on the album, Kiss Me, Son of God, 1 minute and 52 seconds. I'm going to be honest, this album has absolutely earned a second album listen to me. What's the next They Might Be Giants album one needs to hop into? Because I'm doing it. At any rate, though, final song, let's close her down. Kiss Me, Son of God.
called the blood of the exploited working class.
Whoa.
But they've overcome their shyness, now they're calling me your highness, and the world screams, kiss me, son of God. I destroyed the bond of friendship and respect between the only people left who'd even look me in the eye. Now I laugh and make a fortune off the same ones that I tortured, and the world screams, kiss me, son of God. I look like Jesus, so they say, but...
So I feel like this is one of those timeless songs, and that like every generation kind of has a guy that's like this. I'm not gonna go naming names, but I'm interested. Who have you felt these guys were over the course of time?
Jesus is very far away. Now you're the only one here who can tell me if it's true.
Like this feels like obvious satire.
And I love me. I built a little empire out of some crazy.
Their entire album was.
Come again?
I thought their entire album was obvious satire.
I mean, it surely is, but I feel like some of it is like it's not all satire. Like 'cause this doesn't feel like this feels specifically like it's poking fun at something very specific, whereas the other stuff was more, just absurd. You know.
Garbage called the blood of the exploited working class. But they've overcome their shyness, now they're calling me your highness, and the world screams, kiss me, son of God. Yes, the world screams, kiss me, son of God.
Yeah. Like that felt satirical because it was oops. That felt satirical because it was clearly poking at something specific in the world around it. It wasn't so much just saying one thing in a different way. So it was definitely wordplay in a different way. I found this album riveting. It didn't seem like it was right up your alley, but I think the silliness, the different, it kind of felt like music you might just make with your buddies for the sake of it being fun and silly. But maybe in my case, that wouldn't be like I don't know that I would be. I don't know. I feel like you have to have a very specific blend to do music like this because it is silly and it's just the two of you and you're both making this giant picture. You kind of got to agree on everything and there's a lot of different little things to it. But
yeah, I mean, there were some fun songs I enjoyed the most of it. I'm surprised they stayed out and lasted the whole album, honestly.
I'm impressed with you.
I liked it enough for that.
I would like to see again some stuff that they do live just to see what kind of show that they put on. The accordion in it was a lot of fun to hear. I really enjoyed this, but I think this was just a lot of fun all around. Guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye.